The most that I've made in a month selling a digital product is $210,158 in a month. That's in 30 days. And I'm gonna just break down the entire gaming strategy step by step so you can just use it and copy if you want to. Now, I've done over 7 figures online in my business with just one digital product doing a little over 900K, and it's only gonna take me about 5 minutes to break down this strategy. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then you just obviously hate money, and best of luck to you. But I got this idea while I was studying Jeff Bezos, and a lot of times we look at single individual people as an example or a blueprint of what we can do instead of looking at big, huge, large corporations and businesses and seeing what we can take from these super huge billion-dollar businesses and bring it down to our level and how we can apply it to our businesses, right? And Jeff Bezos, he has something behind Amazon called a flywheel. And this flywheel is basically the engine that powers the business of Amazon. So I was like, okay, if Jeff Bezos has this flywheel in effect for his super huge billion-dollar, always in like one of the top 2 richest men in the world business, I'm like, I should be able to at least make $1 million with it. And if I'm building my online business and a digital product that's going to be the vehicle to drive me to my goals, I need an engine to place in that vehicle, and this is the engine. This online business system, and you're gonna hear me say system probably quite a bit in this video because system is an acronym. SYSTEM. System stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money. You yourself as an entrepreneur, there's only so much that you can actually do. You need to have a system in place so that system is working for you instead of you working for it. And the system is making sales 24/7, 365. So you get your time back, and that's how you can make more while working less. So with this online business system or this flywheel for your digital products, it all starts at the top here with your actual digital product, right? From your digital product, once you have that created, you have sales. And I'll talk about how to sell your digital product a little later in this video. But from the sales, then you have your transformation. And this is the key part. This is the thing that nobody is thinking about. This is the thing why most people can't generate the sales that they want to make in their business and can't make the money that they want to make because they're not thinking of the transformation. The only reason that anybody will buy your products, the only reason why anybody will buy anything from you is not for the information. It's for the transformation. People don't want information, people want results. So if you can focus on the transformation that your customer is going to get from your digital product, that is how you get your sales to skyrocket through the roof, past the roof, to the moon, to Mars, out of the solar system. That's how. Focusing on the transformation that they're going to get, especially in this age of information, when everything is so Googleable and YouTubeable, if those 2 words even exist. You need to have a transformational digital product where they can't just hop on Google or YouTube or something and just get the stuff for free, right? But then once those customers that you get from those sales have that transformation, then they turn into what I like to call evangelists, right? Now, I know evangelists that take religion out of it, you may think of something to do with religion, but what I mean by evangelists is that they basically turn into your ambassadors, and they go and they tell everybody else about you. Because if you look up the true definition of evangelist, what is it? Think evangelists, they go and spread the word about the gospel, right? Think in biblical terms. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, all these people, they were evangelists. And they become evangelists because they were transformed as people. And then they go and they tell other people about their transformation through the word, right? So that's why I said the transformation is so key, because then your customers will become evangelists for you. Because think, every single time something good happens to us, don't we just naturally want to go and tell other people about it? Don't we naturally want to tell people about the personal trainer that got us results? Don't we naturally want to tell people about the diet that got us to lose weight and our body looking great? Don't we naturally want to tell people about the good experience that we had with this mechanic? right? They turn into ambassadors, or I like to just say evangelists, for you and for your product, which then gets more people to buy your digital product because they know results happen and that transformations come from it. So now, the most profitable digital product that you can create, it has to come from you. A lot of people, the mistake that they make is that they're trying to be somebody else. They're thinking of everything outside of themselves instead of what it is that they actually know how to do. So it needs to be something to where it's a problem is solved. Remember, we're delivering transformations to other people. And as an entrepreneur, you are in the problem-solving business. That is it. We only want to solve problems for our avatars or for our target customers. That is it. So your digital product has to solve a problem, or it has to include some type of obstacle that you have overcome, or some type of obstacle that you have helped somebody else overcome. Because remember that transformation, if they see your transformation or transformation that you have been able to deliver to somebody else, they'll buy your product. A skill that you have mastered. Everybody has some type of skill. Like I said, think about it. Most people, they think or they look for something outside of themselves instead of looking within. What is it that you know how to do? What skills do you know? What comes easy to you that comes harder for others? What is something that people come to you for advice, for guidance, or for tutelage? And if you happen to be the person that has absolutely no skills whatsoever, go learn a skill. It typically takes a less than average human being 18 to 30 minutes per day to become extremely proficient at a skill. So just take a couple months, go learn a skill so you will have something. But everybody has something, literally everybody. What's that thing that comes easy to you that comes harder for others? Which leads into what is your expertise, or what are you experienced at? And then lastly, remember, keyword, transformation. You have to take people from what I like to say, Urkel to Urkel. If y'all don't never watch the show Family Matters from back in the day, the main character was this guy named Steve Urkel, the nerdiest of nerds that you could ever see, right? Did I do that? Right? Steve Urkel, he came up with this potion that gave him a transformation and turned him from Steve Urkel to this super smooth, cool, suave ladies man, Stefan Urkel. Right? So in your digital product, you need to take someone from Steve Urkel to Stefan Urkel. You need to take someone from Peter Parker to Spider-Man, right? You need to basically take someone from zero to hero. That's why I say Urkel to Urkel. That's just what I like to say. Now, there's 4 steps to creating your digital product, but we have to start with the end in mind. A lot of times people, they start from the beginning, but in any of your goals, whether that be financially, personally, spiritually, you have to start in the end and then work your way back from the end. Even think, when you hop in your car and you put something in your GPS, you put in the address of where you're heading, right? So if in our digital product, we want to deliver the transformation, we have to start at the end of that transformation, which starts with the Urkel to Urkel, or the Peter Parker to Spider-Man, or the zero to hero, right? We have to start there, and then what is the formula or the solution that we are going to deliver to turn that person into Urkel, into that hero from the zero, right? Then once we have that solution, then we deliver our digital product, or we create our digital product for the Steve Urkel, for the Peter Parker, for the zero to get to that hero. So Peter can get the Spider-Man, so Steve Urkel can get the Stefan Urkel. Now, there's a couple ways that you can sell your digital product. One way that you can sell it is by pre-selling it, by making what's called a prototype. I hope you are the one. In fact, you are the prototype, type. And if you don't know that song, shame on you. There's a great gentleman by the name of Andre Benjamin, better known as Andre 3000, of the greatest duo of all time, Outkast. He has a song called Prototype. Check it out. It's on the love below. But you can create a prototype before you actually sell it. A couple of the benefits of creating a prototype to pre-sale instead of creating something and selling it is, for one, and I know this from past failures, and I'm actually thankful for the failures because now I know it to tell you, right? But it's one of the worst feelings to spend a lot of time, energy, and effort in creating something and then nobody wants to buy it because you didn't do the proper market research to even see if there's a market for your product, right? So with the prototype, or you can pre-sale something, you can at least see if there's people out there that want to buy it, first of all, right? And in your prototype, you're going to be selling the formula and the transformation. But with this prototype, the key thing is that you're teaching it live. So the way that you can pre-sell a digital product is to teach about the information of your digital product in a live setting. So how I've done this in the past is I will put a program together, I will teach it live on Zoom, and I will actually charge to teach it live. So I don't have anything created, but I'm still making an income while I'm in the process of creating it. Now, once I have this recording available, I will let the people that came to the live teaching or the live masterclass or the live workshop, whatever you want to call it, I give them that recording, but I also have a Q&A session at the end of my teaching so they can give me feedback in real time so I can go and I can make my presentation better. So I'm actually building a digital product in real time by teaching it in real time so I can tinker with it based off of the feedback of the people that attended. So that's one of the ways that you can pre-sell your digital product before you actually create it. Now, there's also two other ways outside of pre-selling that you can create your content. Now, this 3-step process, this only works if you have, I'll say, a somewhat high ticket digital product. I'll say something over the price of $1,000, right? Because typically people aren't just going to be pulling out their credit card and swiping for $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, $4,000, $5,000. Usually that's done over the phone call. So with that way, you have your content, which leads to a phone call, which then you get your sale. Or if you have a lower ticket digital product, you have your content, which leads into your system. And remember, system, SYSTEM, that stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money. And there's two types of content that you're going to make. And I'll break down the system after I break down the types of content that will drive your sales. Now, your content, it can either be epic or it can be expert, or the best is that it is a mixture of the two. You have epic expert content. This is what drives sales. Now, epic, it needs to be entertaining, personalized, irrefutable, and clear. Entertaining because people, you got to be somewhat entertaining, because just in this day thing, people, their attention span, it gets less and less and less as the years go on. It needs to be entertaining. Personalized. This is why you need to build what I call an avatar profile. Avatar is your target customer, not customers. This isn't plural. Your target customer profile. One avatar with one digital product and one source of traffic, you can scale that to a high 6- and 7-figure level. The problem is most people, they're out here and they're trying to talk and sell to everybody. And that's why they don't get the sales that they want in their business. Because if you're trying to sell to everybody, you don't sell to anybody. You build one avatar profile, and all of your content, you're talking to that one person. That's why I say personalized. Then it needs to be irrefutable. Irrefutable. In all of my content, I don't try to convince anyone of anything. I give them proven, irrefutable facts. I give them social proof. I give them testimonials. If I was selling a weight loss product, I'm not trying to convince them of why they need to lose weight. I'm going to show them the facts of that they're dying way faster, and I'm going to show them how my product helps you get healthier, sleeps better, lose weight, be more attractive, date better, just live a better, happier, more fulfilled life. You put irrefutable facts into people instead of trying to convince people. And then also, when you try to convince people of things, just look at the word in itself. Convince. It has this con word in it, right? A lot of times when you're trying to convince people of stuff, you come off like Connie, you come off as a charlatan. People don't want to feel like they've been convinced of something. People want to feel as if they made the decision because they wanted to. When people make decisions when they feel like it and when they have irrefutable facts and it logically makes sense. So you have to make people feel something and logic after that. People buy because of emotion and justify off of logic. And then it has to be clear. There's an acronym, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. All of your content, an intelligent 12-year-old needs to be able to understand your content. A lot of times, whatever industry that you're in, people use too much industry jargon. They try to sound smart when actually you need to dumb it down. Jay-Z, he has a lyric that says, I dumbed down for my audience and doubled my dollars. They criticize me for it, yet they all yell holla. If skills sold, truth be told, I probably be lyrically Talib Kweli. Truthfully, I want to rhyme like common sense, but I sold 5 mil. I ain't been rhyming like common sense. So what that means is Jay-Z, when he was super lyrical, miracle, stereo, like all that type of rapper, he wasn't making no money. He wasn't selling no records. As soon as he dumbed it down for the audience, he doubled his dollars, right? Now, on this side of it, expert. That means you need to educate in your content. Right now, I'm educating you, right? Experience. Remember, your product, it needs to come from you, your experience. Remember, we're in the problem-solving business. Solve problems in your content. Execution, you need to give somebody a plan that they can execute off of your content. Relevant to pain. It is easier to draw someone away from pain than lure them towards pleasure. In any of your sales and any marketing, it is always going to be easier to draw someone away from pain than to draw them towards pleasure. It's just basic human psychology. And then lastly, take action. In any piece of your content, in any of your marketing, you need to have some type of call to actions to where you're driving that traffic from that viewer somewhere. So even in this video, I'm using the call to action to whereas if you want to make more working less with a digital product, like all these people you see on the screen right now, click the link down in the description and join this credit at the top community for weekly coaching, exclusive trainings, and a private community of entrepreneurs all designed to grow your business online. It's only $47 a month to join. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So go ahead and click the link down in the description and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But every single piece of content that you make, it needs to have some type of call to action. It needs to have something in that piece of content to whereas that customer can take action, whether that's signing up for a free email list, whether that's getting a call to action to purchase one of your low ticket digital products, whether that's to book a call to purchase one of your more premium digital products. And once you have this all together, then you can create an evergreen system, which is you have your traffic, which leads into your system, which then you have a customer. And then it just recycles over and over and over and over again. I'm telling you, with just this right here, with just everything that I broke down in this video, I'm telling you for a fact from my experience, you can make 7 figures with it. I'm pretty sure you can make 8 figures with it. I just don't ever tell you anything off of theory. Anything you hear me say is going to be based off of experience, things that I've actually done. I've taken this to a 7-figure level. I got the original flywheel concept from Jeff Bezos. He's taken this to, I don't know how many of hundreds of billions of levels. So I'm pretty sure you can go make an extra $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $333 a day. $333 a day, that's $10,000 a month. Extra $100 a day, whatever it is your goals are, you can make extra income, extra. It's always better to make more than what you're making right now, right? So go ahead and click the link down in the description to join this Credit at the Top community, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. And also, this system here, where I use this content to my system, this is my preferred method because I don't like to take sales calls. And before I had my actual sales funnel, my actual sales system in place, I literally missed out on millions of dollars, and I don't want that to happen to you. So go ahead and watch this playlist right here for a complete breakdown of my sales system that I lost at least $2 million by not having this in place. So go ahead, check out this video and click the link down in the description to join the community. It's Credit at the Top.